Let's talk about freedom.
Freedom.
Pride.
Equality.
Unity.
Power.
Power to the people.
No unity, no power.
White power for white people. Black power for black people. 1967. The Black Panther Party.
The movement. Freedom.
Let's talk about freedom.
Here is a map that explains how this plantation was organized. The buildings included a row of small cabins for the slaves, who did almost all the work. This beautiful mansion is one of many homesteads that were once the residences of Southern planters. Inside the mansion, we can get some idea of the luxuries that a wealthy plantation family enjoyed. The home was often beautifully furnished. Planters imported fine household goods from England. These things represent part of the wealth. But the plantation was more than an economic organization. It was a social organization as well. The planter and his slaves were part of an unusual class system. The sharp division of people into two main groups, the owners and the slaves, left a lasting influence on the society.
Drinking at 89th and Central, legal club called John's. Man, what is going on?
What we're talking about is taking your black ass out behind the station and putting a boat in your head. That's what we're talking about.
They left me alone in that musty little room another 3 hours till some guy in a suit about 2 sizes too big for him came in and said I could go. The game of cops and niggers kept up outside the station, but I hardly even noticed. I had seen dead bodies before. Cold, hard, still as concrete, their eyes wide open, staring up at nothing. Why don't you tell me about your friend Daphne?
Why you keep asking about that?
Here telling everybody Daphne.
Colored woman ain't good enough for you no more, huh? Colored woman ain't good enough for you no more, huh? All the dudes need to miss my friend Daphne.
Colored woman ain't good enough for you no more.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Hello? Is this Mr. Rollins?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Daphne Monet. Why don't you come over and explain yourself to me? I'm at the Ambassador Hotel. This part of the hotel is white only, so go to the side entrance in half an hour and Louis the bellboy will sneak you up. Hello, Mr. Rollins.
Oh, Miss Monet.
I realized later on that Coretta had found out as much about what I was up to as I had found out about Daphne Monet. As it turned out, Todd Carter wasn't the only man in Daphne's life. She was also shacking up with some small-time colored gangster named Frank Green.
I make no apology for my feelings for Frank. He's very dear to me, and that's that. Bourbon?
Please, straight up.
Are you nervous?
Nervous? Here I was in the middle of the night in a white neighborhood with a white woman in my car. No, I wasn't nervous. I was stupid.
So what? He had nothing to do with it. Yeah, sure he did. I knew there was more between y'all than just some backdoor romance. He probably pimped you out the car in the first place. We going to the police.
Come on. Yeah, why don't you scream, huh? So I can tell the police about your boyfriend, Frank Green.
Frank is my brother.
What?
Our mother is Creole. We have different fathers. Mine is white. And that's what Terrell has on me.
Well, what upset them the most was that I didn't tell them. And then Terrell threatened to go public about my mother. And that just added insult to injury. But when Todd sees the pictures, there'll be nothing to stand in the way of us getting married.
You sure about that?
Of course, Terrell doesn't want to go to jail.
I'm not talking about Terrell.
Todd and I are very much in love, and in the end, his family just wants him to be happy.
Daphne had gotten the money out of a locker at the YWCA. It was money she had gotten from Carter's family. $30,000 to leave town. She was still convinced, though, that her Negro blood didn't matter, now that Terrell couldn't use it to keep the man she wanted to marry out of the Maz race. She was in love and couldn't see for dreaming. Any better than the rest of us, I guess. Because even though we had fought a war to keep the world free, the color line in America worked both ways, and even a rich white man like Todd Carter was afraid to cross it.
Walk away.